Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this video, we are going to check out Ethereum Classic's price chart. And if you remember, in the previous update, we were, I believe, right in here, and I was saying there's a good chance this is a complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulsive structure up, which indicates after it's over, we are going to have a rather deep move on the downside. But at the same time, in the interest of being objective, we said maybe the end of this wave 5 is not going to be in here, and instead we may have a very strong extension, meaning this is 1, this is 2, and we can get like a big move into wave 3, 4, 5. But this scenario has a very important invalidation point, and it's going to be taking this low down here about $19. And what happened? Unfortunately, we did take this low, and now we are not allowed to argue this is actually happening. No, I'm gonna say we have completed most likely a complete impulse from this point to about this high, and this move down can actually continue a little bit more. And in terms of what kind of pattern are we going to have, for now, I'm thinking about an ABC zigzag, which the subways for it are going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into a correction for wave B, maybe ABC, maybe WXY, maybe even a triangle, not that important, and yet another 5 wave down into C. Let's go on the live chart and see what is happening. Okay, so I think we can say from this high, this is 1, this is 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into wave 3, correction for 4, another move down into wave 5, into an A leg, and let's just take this one, okay? Followed by that, this might be either an ABC flat or maybe like a WXY. I'm inclined to say this is actually an ABC flat with a truncated wave C, which is actually quite common into a flat. And then what is happening starting from this high? Let's just do this. Okay, so I believe this can be our initial move down into 1, correction for wave 2, rather a strong move down into wave 3, and this might be either a triangle structure for wave 4 or maybe an A, B, C in form of an expanded flat, and then you should probably count on yet another move down in the short term into this wave 5. Question is, what can be a likely target for this move? Well, there are different ways of measuring targets. You can use Fibonacci's, and maybe you should put your Fibonacci retracement from this point to about this high, and yep, sure, somewhere around the 61.8% level can be a good target, which is about $17.5. If you want to argue this is going to be a deep move down, which I do think it actually is, you can say we're going to go down to about the 78% level, which in this case is about $16.5. Now, why do I think this might be a better target? That comes down to classic TA and also gaps. You see, when this move on the upside, this specific part happened, it was a bit too fast, and as a result of it, not only in H4 but also at the same time in daily time frame as well, we created a beautiful gap somewhere between 16 to about $16.5, and I believe gaps 95+% of the time are going to get filled. So if we are going to continue this move down, which I do think we are, for me makes perfect sense to argue a likely target for it can be reaching to somewhere around here, and let's hope at that point we're not going to take this low about $15.5, and instead from here we are going to have a strong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up without a lot of overlapping of the waves in order to take the height of our B leg about $19.5, which can be a great sign indicating the low of this correction is already in. So for now, let's count on a continuation of this move down, maybe for like another 10 to 15%, and then we will make new updates and see where are we going to go from there. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Ethereum Classic's chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.